Hi everybody, good evening. I just wanted to give you a short tour of our set if you haven't joined us before. So I'm just going to give it a real brief look at our set. If you want to see the complete version, please go to story number 1 and you will see a complete detailed description of it. So I just wanted to take the time to show the little cute outfit Miss Macabre made. I just love this sweater. It's so fun. And then she made the matching hat with it. And then she paired it off with this skirt that I already owned. And then some cute little jelly lime green high heels. So I just love this sweater. It's so festive and fun. And I can wear it all the way through Christmas time. And as you already know, I do just love hats. So that's why I'm wearing a hat today. I just love them. So let me know what you think. So I will be with you in a little bit so we can get started on our story time. So I will see you in a bit. Bye. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for joining us again for Halloween story time. We're celebrating Halloween in the month of October. We're doing 2 stories a week, every Monday and Friday. So please come join us. Please tell your friends, and let's get started. And remember, go get yourself a drink and some popcorn, and let's enjoy this story. So this next story is called The Bus Stop. Ellen always wondered why the bus stop she passed every day going to school was never occupied. But maybe she thought it was out of commission, and she shrugged it off. Well, Halloween was a day away, and her other 2 friends were going trick-or-treating. She was 12 years old, and her parents decided she was old enough to go on her own, especially since she was going with friends. Well, Halloween was finally here, and she was so excited. She was going as a witch, and so were her friends. Ellen's friend came over. Sally was a green witch and Erin was a pink witch, and Ellen, of course, was a blue witch. Witches were very popular this year. Well, they started off on their Halloween adventure. It was a cold, clear night, the perfect weather for trick-or-treating. Well, everything was going great. They were having fun, getting loads of candy, and one neighbor even had a free haunted house, which they were headed to. It was especially crowded, but they were patient, and soon they were in front of the line. There were many scares and screaming, and it was so much fun. Soon Ellen was standing alone. She doesn't know how she lost her friends, but she found the exit and waited outside. She decided to wait and wait, but no, they never showed up. Ellen didn't know, but her friends had become sick with eating too much candy and had called their parents to pick them up. They had left Ellen a text message letting her know, but unfortunately, she had left her phone at home. Well, Ellen got tired of waiting and soon began to wander around. She soon came upon the deserted bus stop she so many times passed going to school. She was so tired and so weary that she sat down disappointed about her evening. All of a sudden, a bus pulls up. It was very old looking, like the buses she had seen in her history books. Wow, she thought, so weird. The doors opened and a very thin and pale man looked at her, and he asked, "Are you ready for the Ghoul and Goblins party? The party of the night? The party of the night creatures?" Ellen stood up and said, Yes, I am." The bus driver then said, "I hope I didn't keep you waiting, Miss Witch. Sorry about that." "Oh, no, you didn't," said Ellen. As she entered the bus, Ellen had never seen such authentic costumes. Frankenstein with his realistic scars and greenish-gray skin. Dracula with his pale skin and sharp, pointy fangs. Witches with real-looking warts horns, scraggly hair, and the biggest crooked noses she had ever seen, and with cackles she surely thought were practiced until sounding just right. So many small children dressed as trolls, but looking so much like little green men, with the strangest pointy shoes she had ever seen. Wow, Ellen thought, I'm going to have so much fun. Soon they were headed up a deserted, lonely road, with fog coming through the trees. It was spooky, but Ellen was excited. Nice touch, she thought. As they turned the corner, she saw in the distance a large gray castle. Wow, she thought, amazing. This must have cost a fortune to rent. As they pulled up, there were so many authentic-looking costumes. Ghosts, she could swear, were floating. Witches riding on broomsticks. Wow, how do you do that? Holograms, she thought. As she went inside, it was amazing. Cobwebs in all the right places, the biggest, hairiest spider she had ever seen. They were so realistic. There was food that looked so much like real eyeballs, and bugs, and punch that looked like pus. It was all so fantastic. She was having the best time ever. The band playing even looked like real skeletons. Soon she started dancing, and the music was so hypnotic. The hours flew by. She danced, ate, and talked to the most coolest costume people she had ever seen. Soon the clock struck 12, and poof, everything was gone. The castle, the people, the food, the music, everything. The most scariest of all, she was sitting at the bus stop. She probably fell asleep and was having a dream, she thought. But when she looked up, the bus driver sat there, looking at her, and was staring. She was startled because the bus made no noise. The driver tipped his hat, smiled a malevolent smile at her, closed the door, and drove off. When Ellen blinked, the bus was gone. As Ellen walked home, she glanced at the town clock. It was only 8 p.m. No, she thought, she was at least at that party for 4 hours. So weird. So weird. Ellen wandered home in a daze. She received the messages that her friends had sent her that they had got sick. She went upstairs, plopped on the bed, thinking about her evening, and soon she was fast asleep. The next day, as her mother drove her to school, they passed the abandoned bus stop. She stared at it until it was out of sight. She decided not to tell anyone because next year she was planning on going as a vampire, and she planned on sitting on that bus stop to see what adventure she would have. Oh, what fun, she thought. She couldn't wait. And Ellen sat back until the most whitest smile she had ever smiled appeared on her face. Wow, what did you think about that? Would you go back? I probably would. Sounds like fun. Well, thanks again for joining us for Halloween story time this month of October, the best time of the year. And remember, sleep with the lights on, because you never know who followed you home.